Welcome. Can I say this? Are my eyes open enough? Should I open them more? 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 Oh, I can't see now. How much you want me to open them? I don't have to see out. I only have to see in. How do you think I do all these videos? I like the vision within, inside. What I came up with right now is I was asking myself a time, what, this, that, and I've been working on so many different times. We all know 123 times times 47 equals to the year 5281, which is 2021, and then 43 times 47 equals to the same year. It's really retarded. 43 times 47 and 123 times 47. If I get that correct, I'm going to do it in front of you, all right? Let's see, 43 times 47 equals 2021, and then 123 times 47 equals 5781, which is the same year, 5781. So let me mark this down. 5781 equals to 123 times 47, and 43 times 47 equals 2021. And don't forget, 2021, 20 and 21, 41, that's Monopoly. It's also DNA, and it's a sign being held on the cross street on Sesame Street. Look up Sesame Street, 1441, which reminds me, it's almost like, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I can't find it. I'm looking for the jack. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking for the jack. It's almost like there's two of these spinning around. Here's the center one, and it spins. So as this one spins, okay, this is one day. But as this spins one day, this going around this way is spinning them all together. But by the time this day comes all the way around back to the beginning, 4 years have passed. And that's why we have the leap year. Because in all actuality, what we actually see and what actually really happens in Matrix is it's a system. And even though the sun is moving in the same area and you're going around it, the whole system is moving. So it sort of looks like you're going around it, but in all actuality, the system has not moved a full round. If I can understand, if I said that properly, I hope I did. Look at that. Got something in the mail. Look at that. In here it says order of, and then it says ordre de, but I can't see the other two letters. Normally it would say pay to whatever. But I know this is not a pay to. They make that because they want you to open it up and know it's a collection agency that's coming in. So let's see what collection agency is coming in and for what reason. Avis de recouvrement. How nervous am I getting so far? A little bit. It says I owe $561. Dossier 80646 to Videotron. For what? Oh, this is my first bill with Videotron. What happened is they gave me a phone and it was defective. And I called up once and I called up twice, and they didn't do anything about the phone. They didn't do anything. I just, you know what, I was trying to upload, and it says no upload. But then all of a sudden, she starts to upload in the middle of nowhere. What do I know? It's a telephone. Normally, if it doesn't re-ask you again after the first 5 minutes, it should be on pause, and you should only have to queue it. But there was no queue, nothing. I mean, this I don't mind. I mean, I can't pay the original thing to the phone because they screwed up the phone themselves. Although I did have the phone in my thing, but I couldn't have an account with them because they were charging me over and over again. I mean, if they want, I'll buy another phone and hook back up with $50 a month because I'm paying about $35. And I did have a good phone, but I'd have to buy that phone again. I'll sign up for a new contract, give me a new phone. And then it says at the bottom, you must note, $35 will be added for any check that is returned. Oh, I hope it's returned with some money in it. And what do you think I do with this? 738. Wow. Got my right name, got my right address. It's funny. Got my name, my address, and everything. But in here I got another court date. But they don't got the right name. They don't got the right address. So what am I supposed to do? I'm one person, two different names, two different addresses. Go figure. Where am I going with this? Not really sure. 7 in French, it's set. When you say set in French, it also is the beginning of September, which is 9. October, which is 8, which is the 10th month, so you get 18, and the other one you get 16, and 18 is 34, and it represents 1 connecting September to October. Anyways, it's just little things like that. But the biggest of all is just because I've been looking and looking at Nibiru, I mean the page on Facebook, I think it's Paul Wheeler, and thinking, well, not really thinking at all, but making my mind go, and came up with an apricot. Now, an apricot got caught. April, and if it was April and it was pool, it'd be the 4 and the 12 ball. And isn't it so funny that 4 is the 4th month, and 8 later, just like pool is 8 distance, they go in the same family. 4, okay, Mars, and Earth, 3. Because 12 is 1 and 2 is 3. You know, at the same time. You ever see this design? It's a triangle inside a square. You've seen it before, okay? I'm not going to redesign it now, but if you really look, it also looks like one of your molars. At the same time, if you open it, turn it upside down, it can be like an envelope. And at the same time, if you put it back up, it could be, this is one part, this is another. You put one on top of the other so it stops it from moving. And at the other part, it could be a bell. Ding dong, inside of this. Anyways, 4 and 12, okay, 1 and 2 is 3, says April, March. April, March. So if something's going to happen, just because I was looking at Nibiru group in Facebook, this is what come up. It says April and March. So what does that mean? By that time, everybody's going to know then. By that's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking. But everybody knows. Everybody knows 5775 is the number I've been working on down near Rosh Hashanah time. I don't know why, but that's the time it's all about George. So what else do we have to do? What else do we have to say? Oh, yes. What was that? What was that? Do I have... He wants... You know what they want to know? If I've got 2 of these. Yeah, I got 2 titties. Because in plural, I have 2 T's, right? I have 2 titties. And what size? DT. But actually it goes DBT because I'm in debt. Double D, 2 T's, double D. It's actually like saying DD. I'm off scampered. I'm going to put in my new light so I can paint at night. We did this, didn't we do this? We did this a couple of videos ago. 4 3 4 3 4 3 1 3 4 because we have that line in between. So we got 1 3 4. Now we got a pogo stick, eh? We actually have DCCD because it's on the reverse side. Manana. Yama. Watch out for the silent ones. They might be a whole lot more than what you don't hear. Raphael 7286. You like my dick? D-I-C, dick. They got rid of it. Why would they get rid of it? Wasn't it Abraham Lincoln on the penny saying, "In God we trust"? Or was that on the buck? You got a bang for a buck. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming above rockets in air? Give the fucking shit and a scare. Oh, greedy bastards want it all. I want to thank all those who ever went to war on this earth. I want to thank all those for fighting and putting up for their rights. And I am going to end this video by saying I'd appreciate it if everybody would just stay home and don't send your kids for any more money in war. And at the same time, um, let's not fight no matter what side it is, because there's no one fighting. I mean, if you really take a look, study mortality. Study it, you will see the truth. 250,000 people die each day. Check out why. 91 million a year. Is it because they have guns and they're fighting? No. It's because they're mad at each other. That's it. Everybody's mad at each other. And that's why you have more mortality than anything else. Because we're cruel. We all want to be a bitch and we all want to rule. We always want to be the dog. We got cat scratch fever. Time comes, my friends. Goodness, stay home. Don't go to the streets and rule. Rule from your own computer. Set it up from there. And when you go to the streets, be by the millions, not by 100. Set it up right. You don't go into business halfway. Well, you cannot put a protest up halfway. It's got to be big or nothing at all. You can be big enough on the internet. Rock and roll all you want on the internet. Stay in your own home. You can meet at Dunkin' Donuts. You can meet at most of the places that are closing down, of course. Otherwise, they'll have cameras on you. What else is there? Oh, just in case nothing happens? Well, don't look at that. That's boring. This is supposed to be a book, a movie, something I'm writing. The intellect, the thought of one person that can imagine something, even though it's not true and may never happen at all. 11 minutes and I haven't taken a commercial yet. What else is there? Oh yeah, 5781, it hits it dead center. 7 years after Revelation from 5775, which the Revelation actually will start in 74, which makes it more perfect. Because if it starts at 75, my thing, that means we're into the first year of the beginning of the Revelation. That means the Revelation has to start by October, within October and the next October. That way you get 2014, 2015 mixed up with Hebrew year 5774 and moving on to the halfway point, which would be June of 2014 and 5775, and which switches in October next year, which is one of the late dates, and it only happens every 8 years, just like the 8 ball, so we have a good position on the point of view. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Did I take you anywhere? Did I say anything at all? Did we talk about Rubik's Cube and how it's set up, and how we talked about Patriot because all they want you to do is riot? Did we count how 81 and 121? Where does this come from? This is from Monopoly. When you go back to start, you actually start from B and O. And you go forward all the way around to B and O, to B and O, to B and O. Or you can say go, go, go. But if you went go, 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 it's 27 from here to here. And here it's 40. Here it's 40. Why is it 27? From Rubik's to Rubik's, it's 14, 27, 41, and either you jump into the octagon game, or you would go to 68. But if this was Monopoly, you'd start at 41 and 40 and 40. And doing that, 81 is 9 by 9, 121 is 11, 11. You have 9, 11 twice, right off the Monopoly board, and you're down pat. You're going to have a riot. I didn't mean a riot, a patriot, because they put it at the end so that you think we have to riot to be patriots, but you don't. Good is good, forever, no matter how many of us fall. Good is good, okay? But we can only let it go so far because it's part of the game. At a certain point, it has to stop. Do you know what happens to law and rule at a certain point of the game? There is none. No matter what somebody says to you, there is no law, there is no rule. Somewhere between now and the next 15 months, that rule might come into effect where there are no rules except for the basic 10. Love thee, love thy, love all. That's the only rule after. And thee, thy, and all, and love have rules of their own. It means bring to safety, help, treat with dignity, love, and forget about the big dick. Win a dick. You know why this is win a dick? Because 7 and 2 is 9. 7th letter, okay? 9 is I. 7 times 2 is 14. which is N. 14 and 9 is 23, which is W. W-I-N. Win a big dick. What am I going to tell you? Numerology. I didn't create it. One number after the next. First 1, then 4. 2, 3. First 1, then 7. Then 4. Between 4 and 7 is 56. 56 and 64. Wow. 56 and 45, which is the fox and the wolf. Why? Because you got to bring them to the 10 world. 5 and 5 is 10. 6 and 4 is 10. Oh, it just keeps going. Okay. You know, what if I would be doing this now? Okay, thank Raphael 70 to 86 in the constellation of Pegasus. I want to thank you for watching.